Hello everyone, and welcome to Italian Software. In this session, I'm going to do a resume review. I have one of my former students at Cal State Fulton reaching out to me with an ask. They said, I think my resume is not working. Would you be willing to take a review through that? I've reviewed many resumes across the years. So I wanted to give this opportunity. I asked their permissions. I wanted to give this opportunity to you, the listeners, to see how am I conducting a resume review, so you can improve your resume or help your friends through the process. Okay, so this is the resume that I got. I removed the personal details of the student. And you can see the resume. It starts with, there used to be the name and email at the top. It has professional summary, education, project experience, teaching, assistantship, technical skills at the bottom, and some related coursework. So let me talk a bit about what do I think here can be improved. So I'll try and give maybe 10 different tips here. Now, before starting this, I would like to say thank you for the students who was brave and willing to share their resume online. It's sometimes uncomfortable to get resume reviews and edits, but remember, the resume is not you. The resume is just a proposal of you to do the job. So let's talk about that and see. Okay, so the first thing, looking at the resume, maybe the easiest thing is you can see it in the beginning. It's very subjective. Let me maybe increase it in size. Well, I don't think it works. Well, maybe it will. The first thing is it's quite subjective. So what does that mean? It says, it doesn't fit. A driven and self-motivated individual with a passion for developing creative and innovative solutions. I read so far and I'm not sure what this is about. It's very generic, very subjective. You see how it also finishes. Eager to contribute development expertise to a dynamic company and embrace new challenges. This is a boilerplate. It almost looks like a ChatGPT produced it. It could have been written to anybody. And I think that that's kind of the first thing. This is the first thing that somebody is reading and it's just kind of fluffy. Okay. The second thing that I can see here is jack of all trades. So let me see. Let me show you what I mean. If you see here the list of the technical skills, that's pretty massive, like Python, JavaScript, C, Java, Kotlin, SQL, PHP, C#, HTML, CSS, Django, Spark, Hadoop, AWS. We're talking here about a student, right? It's very unlikely that this person is expert at all of the things that I mentioned, and as a result of this, it makes it very challenging to know what this person is actually good at. It's better to focus about areas that are more important than maybe just have a whole list, right? And this list is also a bit confusing, right? There is things like HTML and JavaScript, which is more kind of web development, and then there is like Hadoop, which is more backend, and I'm kind of thinking, what exactly is this person good at? Another thing, there is like subjective here, like soft skills, critical thinker, problem solver, cross-functional coordinator. Let your resume speak for itself. Don't tell me your subjective evaluation of you. So let's continue. One more things to highlight here. There are too many projects. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different projects, right? How much the student actually during school, which actually doesn't even say what the years were. I'm just assuming, which is another problem, that this was done through, I guess, the master degree. How much the student actually have done deeply in maybe 1 year worth of study. I think it's like 30 points, 1 year, or maybe 2 years if it's not like doing that quickly. Managed to actually go in deep here. And also you see the claims contributed in design system architecture for auto navigation and steering system based on agile development in a team of 9. That just look a bit unreal. So imagine this student had 1 year of study, maybe. Then this project might have been a month of part-time. You're talking about, I don't know, maybe 10 hours, 15, 20 hours that we put into that. How much this user actually designed, contributed to system architecture for auto navigation. So reading this, it seems like this is not really real. And that's a concerning point. As you actually write less, if there was only one bullet, it says contributed to the design system, maybe. But as part of, again, 5 different things, that is an issue. There is also no dates here. There is no papers. No statement of accomplishment. I mean, here it says significant enhancements of overall user experience. What does that even mean? I think that overall this could be improved. One more thing I wanted to say is I erased the user personal details, the student personal details, but there was no location. Please do put location when you apply. That is useful because the company sometimes don't know if you need relocation or not, or which location you're interested in. Just put location. And if you are transitioning and not sure where you're going to live, again, you can put the location as the place that you're going to move to, and that's okay. And if you were willing to move to Mountain View and you're like just graduating and you're just kind of on your way to Mountain View, just write it. One more thing I want to say here is this overall is missing facts. If I was to confirm anything here, what can I actually confirm? I mean, I can confirm that the student studied at Carlstead Fulton. Maybe he has a degree from Islamabad. That's about it. What else can I confirm here? There is no papers, no company it was done, nothing for me to kind of cross-reference. So again, it might be a point of concern. I see a teaching assistant here as a section. Teaching assistant is not a section. Teaching assistant is maybe some work experience that you had. Maybe you can put it under college. Depends on the relevance of this. So I think that putting it like this, it's non-standard. And remember, there is a very high chance that your resume is scanned either by machine or people that do checkboxing. Please make sure that your resume is standard. For example, here it's not standard the fact that there is no, for this project, no years. So I don't know, like could have been in Islamabad, I have no idea. Couple of more things that I see here. I mean, overall, I see this is very dense. This resume is very dense. Remember that this person is just graduating, right? Have no practical work experience. So here, for example, I would say delete and expand. What does it mean delete and expand? Delete bullets, just delete some of this project, delete some of those bullets, and expand on things that are relevant. You see, there's just too much here. Another thing I want to say when I read the bullets, I don't see a focus on value or understanding of the role. For example, contributed in designing system architecture for auto navigation and steering system based on agile methodologies in a team of 9. But what have you done? I don't understand. I mean, I understand that's what the team did, but what have you done? If, for example, you would have said, I designed the quality assurance eval framework that evaled 5,000 using machine learning something, I can understand what you've done. Here I don't understand what you've done. Another thing I wanted to say, and again I said that this is an overwhelming list. It's hard for me to understand here what your expertise is. There is also, like here, you can see related coursework. This is not very standard to put related coursework this way. And it's just mentioning too much stuff. And it's hard to say. And also, was there a Hive related coursework. I assume there was no academic for that. So was that like Coursera? But then why is that coursework? I just don't get it. And the last thing here is that this is clearly not built around a position. It's not by trying to build around a position, let's say data and AI and machine learning. But as you can see, suddenly you have things like distributed computing using big data technologies and other things. I think it's better to, again, focus this around a particular role. And I would actually take a couple of this recommendation and show you how you can use LLM to improve this resume. Hopefully that will be useful. Okay, so let's see what we were able to achieve using our suggestions and ChatGPT. This again might not be perfect. However, it's going to be potentially a good start. So I took the recommendation, right? Improve the provided resume to be the following. Fit the position needed. I gave a position. Okay to add unverified information we're missing. I'll fix it later. Don't overdo it. This is just for the purpose of the demo. Remove any subjective evaluation and make it objective based on evidence. Delete irrelevant information and expand on relevant. Resume looks like jack of all trades, master of none. Focus it. Too many projects, make it look unfocused. Remove the less relevant. Add date so it's clear it was done during the US Master. Add accomplishment, you can guess, for projects. Teaching assistant is not a section, put it under college. Add location that would fit position. Make the list of technologies not overwhelming. Fix the summary to be a very short type of tell me about yourself with current, past, and future with a clear why am I applying to this role, but don't make it obvious. I created a resume around it. Make what I did in my different projects, roles clear. Related coursework should be brief, relevant, and other college. It should not demonstrate what I did. Okay. So again, this is not perfect. This is again a start of how to take a couple of things that you see in a resume and create a better version. By the way, I would highly, highly, highly recommend don't take just ChatGPT and do a bunch of questions because sometimes it just forgets stuff or change stuff. Try and do it kind of section by section with snapshots along the way to make sure that the changes do not delete things that were useful to you. Okay, so I just copied the resume in, nothing special. For the position, I copied the position in. I took the position of AI software engineer, more on the junior side, working at Zoom. Not perfect, but again, something to optimize for. There's a bunch of information here. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT got us with. Professional summary. So I like this one more than the previous one. This just says something about you. Accomplished computer science graduate with a master from Cal State Fulton and a strong background in AI, machine learning, and software engineering. Skilled in Python, Java, and C++ with practical experience in developing AI solutions for complex problems in computer vision and natural language processing. Seeks to leverage my technical expertise and innovative approach to contribute to Zoom's AI infrastructure team. Now, again, ChatGPT make a mistake here. You don't want to put in your resume too obvious to contribute to Zoom's AI infrastructure team, but you can see how this is much more focused on kind of tell me about yourself that's relevant than the one that there was before. Education, not much changes. Put related coursework. Remember before it was a whole list, now it's just focus. Advanced algorithms, data communication, computer network, distributed computing, and machine learning. That makes sense. That's kind of relevant for the type of positions I'm applying to, right? And the students look like they wanted to apply for more junior AI type of positions. Project experience. It took a couple of projects here. You see it took 3, deleted 2. One of them developed an Android application utilizing machine learning for real-time lane and objective detection, improving autonomous driving capabilities, employed canny edge detection and YOLO V4 algorithm. This is still not good. It doesn't have what this person have actually accomplished using that. It just says improved autonomous driving capabilities. Something with AI, I would assume people care about metrics for success, so maybe a bit more about that. But it is an improvement. Engineered Spark-based system using ALS algorithm on Hadoop, enhancing recommendation accuracy and performance. Again, this is more focused, so things are better. However, I would say it's still thin, so maybe more about what you've done, how you've done, and what was accomplished. Also, you will see that GitHubs or any other type of papers or facts are missing. There's no name of companies. I understand sometimes it's under NDA, but more information, more objective information would be useful. Teaching experience, you see, this was repositioning around advanced algorithm assistant. I don't know if this is true because this was a teaching assistant, but at least you can see the attempt here. Teaching skills, you see trimmed down, programming, AI, framework and tools, talking about things that are relevant. Okay. There is another section that was added, professional development. I think that might have been a mistake on the AI side. Again, don't use AI blindly, use it wisely. But you can see, even with this, that ChatGPT, I will give it maybe 5 out of 10 of fixing things. You can see that the resume, it helps you to focus it. So things are now much more focused, and it's a basis for expansion of information to create a better resume. If you found this resume review to be useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any comments or other areas you think it might be useful to have more videos on, please do let me know. And good luck with your career search.